The body camera footage showing Rochester police detain and pepper spray a 9-year-old girl is released to the public.
It is clear from the video that we need to do more.
Mayor Warren says the RPD needs to change, but others say officers did what they were trained to do.
It worked. It calmed her down. It got her in.
Good evening, everyone. The Rochester Police Union says no rules were broken after footage of a child being handcuffed and pepper sprayed was released today. And tonight, the call for change is being echoed at City Hall. Our team coverage begins now with Jack Watson, who joins us live with details about what happened. Jack?
That's right, Maureen. We received that body camera footage after we heard from city officials at that press conference earlier today. I want to warn you that some of our viewers might find what we're about to show you disturbing.
Your last chance, otherwise pepper spray's going in your eyeballs. Come on, let's go.
Police body-worn camera footage shows what happened with the girl who'd run from the home they'd been called to minutes earlier. Initially, police tell her she's not in trouble. When her custodial guardian shows up, the girl becomes more agitated. Moments later, the girl is detained by police.
Just scare her at this point.
The girl in handcuffs refused to sit back in the patrol car and repeatedly cried out for her dad. A few minutes later, police pepper sprayed her.
An officer sprayed the young child with OC spray to get her in the car, fully in the car.
Police say they fear the child would hurt herself or others, but could not say what policy required police to pepper spray her. Deputy Executive Chief Andre Anderson concerned with the way officers subdued the child.
Wow. We are looking at a culture change. We need to make changes here. Many of the leaders that I talked to as part of our command staff looked at this and they were very concerned with what transpired with this child.
Police Union President Mike Mazzio says it was a tough situation all around. Mazzio cautioned against being too quick to blame the officers on scene.
When it's determined that she needs help and there's a mental hygiene, they have to be restrained. If that's not going to be the policy and the way that things are worked, then we need to change them. But they have to operate on what they have and what they can utilize.
RPD Interim Chief Cynthia Harriet Sullivan says the department is still reevaluating its policies.
Please know that this process is continuous for us, and it's never going to end. This is the kind of thing we're always going to be vigilant about, evaluating who we are and what we do as a department.
Maureen, much still to come from this story. The Police Accountability Board will be looking into this incident, and RPD will be conducting an internal review of the incident. Live at the Public Safety Building in Rochester, Jack Watson, News 8.
All right, Jack, thank you. Police say the child was taken to the hospital under mental hygiene law, was treated, and released to her family. But that raises the question about why the new person in crisis team wasn't called in to help. In our team coverage, police attempt to explain why. When police were called to the home on Avenue B, it was for a report of family trouble, possibly involving a stolen car. That's one reason the city's new person in crisis team wasn't dispatched instead.
Unfortunately, this was not an incident where the PIC team would have been called because of the type of initial call to 911.
The new PIC team was launched just 10 days ago, designed specifically to respond to 911 calls related to mental health crises.
What is true is that the PIC team is at this time being dispatched to a certain set of calls that they are going to in lieu of RPD, that the co-response protocols that we have built into later into the pilot are still under development.
Police leadership say the 9-year-old girl was suicidal, and the police union says it's not the first time officers had placed her in handcuffs. That, they say, happened during a call last November. But at no point on Friday did police request the help of experts in mental health emergencies. That fact will likely be part of the internal investigation now underway.
And I can tell you that this video, as a mother, is not anything that you want to see. And it's something we have to change. It is not an option. We must change how we do business, how we treat people.
Members of the community held a virtual town hall tonight in response to the video. It was hosted by Free the People WROC, the group that organized the rallies following the death of Daniel Prude. New York State Senator Samra Brooks spoke, saying there's no excuse for how the situation was handled.
I share the trauma and the pain and the frustration and the anger and the rage, because I am so sick of seeing people who look like me and look like many of us, babies, get treated like they're less than something, because I know that we can do better.
Members of City Council and other state lawmakers are also weighing in tonight, and we've got their statements along with the press conferences of Mike Mazzeo and Mayor Warren on our website. Just visit rochesterfirst.com.